Hi everybody, welcome to Decode Australia. Today is Wednesday, November the 4th, 2020. My name is Tamer.
And I'm Laura.
And we're going to be starting the pound yen analysis. And by the way, we're right in the midst of US elections. So whatever we say, do not forget about the elections, which can have way more significance about what we're, and about what we're going to predict.
So let's start with the pound yen technical analysis. The Great Britain pound skyrocketed against the Japanese yen on Wednesday, increasing the price of the pound yen pair to more than 136.00, ahead of the release of the UK ILO Unemployment Rate news.
Now, this pair is currently strengthening around the 136.29. Looking at the chart closely, we're going to find the following resistance levels. Resistance 1 is at 136.93, which is the upper trend line arm. Second resistance is at 137.17, which is a major horizontal resistance. And finally, the third resistance is the 138 psychological level.
On the downside, the price might find a few support levels that might prevent it from dropping below the list of price tags. At support 1, it will be 134.64, which is the low of October 29, 2020. At support 2, you'll be facing 134.00, which is a psychological level. At the third support, it will be 133.58, which is the lower trend line arm.
Now, besides the elections, the UK ILO Unemployment Rate news is something we need to keep an eye out for this pair. So the National Statistics UK plans to release these numbers on Tuesday next week, which is November the 10th. According to economists' forecast, the reading for this unemployment rate will be at 4.3% in September as compared to a reading of 4.5% the previous month.
The stats for the UK ILO unemployment rate reflects the number of unemployed individuals as a percentage of the total civilian labor force. The UK ILO unemployment rate is one of the leading indicators of the UK's economy. Generally speaking, rising numbers anticipate worsening economic condition and lack of expansion in the labor market, hence suggest a bearish momentum for the pound yen ahead and vice versa.
Okay, in conclusion, given the price movement of this pair of the last couple of days, buying the pair around the current levels might be a worthwhile trading decision in the short to medium term trading. But again, extreme caution, because the longer this election goes, the more uncertainty, which may be the reverse happening. So now we're moving on to the US Swiss analysis.
US dollar nosedived against the Swiss Franc on Wednesday, decreasing the price of the pair to less than 0.9200, ahead of the release of US Non-farm Payroll news.
That's right. Look, the US Swiss is currently hovering around the 91.25 level. Once again, looking at the chart, we find the following support levels. Support 1 is at 90.89, which is the low of October 29th this year. Second support you'll find at 90.73, which is the lower trend line arm. And finally, third support is at 89.97, a key horizontal support.
On the upside, the price of the USD Swiss pair might come across multiple resistance levels, as shown in the daily chart frame. In an attempt to move upwards, the USD Swiss pair is likely to face a strong resistance near the listed price tags. At resistance 1, you'll be facing 0.9247, which is a 38.2 Fibonacci level resistance. At resistance 2, it will be 0.9300, which is a psychological level. At resistance, you'll find 0.9324, which is the major horizontal resistance area.
Okay, so the other big news we need to keep an eye on is the US Non-farm Payrolls, which is very big, when it comes to the economic calendar. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics is set to release its numbers concerning these payrolls on this Friday, which is November the 6th. And according to economists' average estimates, the non-farm payrolls will register a reading of 600k in October, as compared to a reading of 660k in the previous month.
The data for the US non-farm payroll indicates the number of jobs created in the non-agriculture sector of the United States during the last month. The changing non-farm payroll numbers can be sensitive to the US economy and could trigger increased volatilities for being directly impacted by the decision of Central Bank of the United States.
Now, it is worth mentioning here that the non-farm payroll numbers are subject to subsequent reviews in the coming month, and those reviews could also serve as a source of volatility Now, generally speaking, a high reading suggests a bullish market for the US Swiss pair ahead and vice versa.
In conclusion, given the macroeconomic outlook of the pair over the last few days, trading it in either direction could yield some short to mid-term profits.
Now remember, as always, trade with your head and not your heart. Trade with only what you can afford to lose, and always apply strict money and risk management techniques.
Please don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and our Instagram. There's a lot for us to teach.
Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.